Or give me like a gravity wagon with a auger shooting out the side, like, you know, so many guys, they're all over this country, you know?
Like all the redneckified
They even sold,
contenders made.
there were companies that sold like kits for that.
Yeah.
Because it was to run to like your seed drills, you know?
Yep.
Because of course that was before like, you know, center fill planer sort of thing, so.
And also before the, you know, the tote tenders that they have nowadays were out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where your hopper holds a tote and then you can put a stack of tote or two on top of it yet.
On top?
Yeah.
You trying to roll that thing?
I've seen
the ones that hold like 4 of the pro boxes.
Yeah, I don't know if they still make them or not.
But they're not stacked.
I haven't seen one for a while that you like the hopper only held like 1 or 2 of the pro boxes.
Okay.
And then you could stack either, I think maybe it was just 1 on top of it.
Dang.
And then like 2 years later, I never saw another one that style, and it was just where you could fit four of those pro boxes in it.
Yeah. It looks like they got the capsule in sight. I pulled that up. You want me to restream it?
No.
I mean, it's NASA. I could, technically.
You wouldn't get in trouble for that?
No, not if it's NASA.
Oh.
Because NASA is funded by the people for the people, sir.
True.
Technically, anything they do is public for the people, so. That's how everybody like does commentary on NASA stuff, because it's for the people. Not yet, Sean. Unless my stream's behind. Oh, I am not live. Oh, they're still floating out there. They're inbound, but not quite yet.
I'd say I feel bad for those astronauts.
Yes and no. Because you got to think, like, this is what their careers, this is what they want to do. They want to go to space, right?
Right. But
at the same time, they were supposed to go for 8 days.
For 8 days?
Yeah. And they've been up there like 8.5 months.
I say
9 months, whatever.
You know, that does make to me like a, you know, big difference.
Yeah.
You know, you signed up for 8 days versus 9 months.
I know, but don't get me wrong. I feel bad for them. Yes.
I do understand what you're saying. Yes, you know, they signed up for it. It is their job, but at the same point, it's longer than expected.
I think haven't they both been up there before, Sean? They're not like new. They're veterans, I believe. Veteran like astronauts.
Oh.
I don't think they're new to the ISS. I mean, technically, they were flying like basically a test mission on, you know, so you don't put new people in those missions, right?
I wouldn't imagine you would.
You want people that are experienced and that can handle it.
Right.
They were prepared for a long duration training, but only 2 weeks, yeah. But like I said, I'm pretty sure they've both been there before. I could be wrong on that. I don't know all the stuff about every astronaut.
Yeah, I would say it's still, that's gotta be hard on the body.
Oh yeah, no, definitely it's hard on their bodies, yes. Like I said last night, they will not be walking for at least a while, I would assume.
Pretty much have to go to physical therapy to relearn how to walk properly.
Yeah. Get their muscles back, yeah.
Nope.
This is their 3rd flight. Yeah, so I mean they're veterans. They've been around. So they know what to expect and stuff, so. Yep. Expect this to be their last. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see retirements happen. Like, we're good.
Yeah. I would say if I signed up for a job where I was going into space and the terms were 8 to 14 days,
Yeah.
and I was up there for 8.5 to 9 months,
Yeah.
I think I would retire.
I think I would. Yeah.
I don't think I'd care to ever go back in space again after that.
I don't know. It'd be cool if we're. Yep. The drugs have deployed. Oh boy. It's getting windy outside again, chat.
At the same point, how do they keep restocking with food while they were up there?
So there's always people on the International Space Station.
Yeah.
So they just became part of, what is this, Crew 9? Right? So instead of sending 4 people up on this capsule that's coming back right now, SpaceX and NASA just sent 2 people. So that there were seats for them to come back, basically. Now, in case of an emergency, there are emergency escape pods on the ISS. If there was a medical emergency or something, they could have gotten off the space station. So this whole narrative of oh, they're trapped. No, it's not necessarily the case.
They are, but they aren't at the same time.
Yes, they haven't used those emergencies, but they could if they had to.
I'd say it probably has to be a life or death situation.
Yeah. Having said that, they run regular missions, resupply missions to the ISS.
Huh.
So for every crew launch, there's at least 1 launch that's running them material, if not 2, maybe. I'm not sure. So it's basically the same Dragon capsule, just it doesn't have seats in it.
Yep.
So it has more room for cargo.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's regular resupply missions going to the ISS all the time. That's a normal thing. So they didn't necessarily need to oh no, we have 2 more people, we got to take twice as much food. No, they already, because they just took the place of 2 other people. So
I mean, I will be 100% honest. I didn't even realize the ISS was still even a thing.
They are talking about bringing it down in a couple of years. Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna go find a home at the bottom of the ocean, probably. So.
Yep.
At it, Point Nemo, they call it. It's the furthest point in the ocean from any land, and apparently that's where they aim a bunch of the space junk that comes back, a bunch of satellites and stuff.
I mean, if you think about that, it is actually a pretty smart place to aim it.
Yeah.
The best odds of it hitting nothing. I
think it'd be super cool if there was a way that we could go up and bring it back, or part of the space station back. Could you imagine the Smithsonian someday? This was in space for how many years and it came oh my God. But also that would be so costly.
Yeah.
So it'd be a lot better just to let it fall out of the sky.
I'd say, and also at that point you'd have to try to preserve the exoskeleton of it.
I mean, it's survived space all these years. Probably be fine.
Yeah, but
space
it's the fact
pretty
of
harsh.
re-entry.
Well, but it would have to be inside of something else, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of heat on re-entry.
Just a smidge, yeah. So you'd have to put it inside of a starship.
Yeah.
Or something to the equivalent of that. So I doubt it'll ever happen, but you never know. Splashdown, baby, and the retired yardstick will be there. Hey now. Maybe. They have Splashdown. Don't need to be a bird, right? Dude, literally, they have a drone flying around the capsule in the middle of the ocean already. I love the future. We live in the future, chat. We live in the future. It's amazing.
Wow.
Man.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
when you were a kid, if someone said that you would have an object that flies, that has a camera, anyone can buy
No,
one, and they're
no.
relatively cheap.
Well, for now you can.
Yes. Would you ever believe that would actually happen?
No, no.
Exactly.
Dude, I remember when you'd watch the Jetsons and be like, that'll never happen. We're
Yeah.
there. Like,
We're back there. We were pretty close to being there.
we live in the future, okay?
Yep.
Just saying.
Sadly, Futurama got the dates a little wrong.
Yeah. That's a series I used to watch, but like I need to watch more of that. I need to go back and watch Futurama.
I don't
There's
even remember what streaming service is on.
I think it's on Hulu. There's a lot of like references I just don't get because I know they're Futurama references,
Yeah.
and I just don't get it.
I try to keep the show references that I've watched to like kind of a minimal.
Just remember though, Nick, game's
Huh.
lagging incredibly bad. Just remember, there's always money in the banana stand.
I guess.
No. There is. There's money in the banana stand. On the show Arrested Development,
Nope.
which I still have not. I said a couple weeks ago I wanted to watch it and still haven't done it. Their family owns this frozen banana stand. They're like frozen bananas dipped in chocolate on a stick.
Yeah.
And basically the dad like embezzled a bunch of money and stuff. And so to hide the money from the feds, spoiler by the way for Arrested Development, to hide the money, he lined the walls of the banana stand with $100 bills.
Oh.
So he was like in prison for, embezzling money or whatever. And he
Yeah.
would always tell his kids, remember, there's money in the banana stand. Well, then there was a fire at the banana stand and they finally like got it. There's like all these $100 bills burned.
Oh.
I think something like that. It's been so long since I've seen that show, but yeah, spoiler. Sorry.
I
It
honestly
is
though,
hilarious.
like if my family owned a banana stand and someone always said there's money in the banana stand,
Mm-hmm.
I think I would start looking and being like, okay, where's this money?
Tearing out the walls, brother.
I would do it in like a very, like non-noticeable area, easy to hide area.
But I think they meant they always thought like, oh, there's money in like the sales from the,
Right.
I don't know. Sean, what is all that water coming out of that thing? I've never seen that before. That capsule is like pumping water like crazy. I don't know if they've said what that is or not. Not sure. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. It's wild. The capsules it's always so funny when the capsules come back and they're just like bobbing in the ocean, just hanging out.
Yep.
Just bobbing along. It's spinning for some reason too, like slowly. Kind of weird. Maybe they emptied the toilet. Maybe that's what it was. Keeps it from sinking. I mean, it could be. I mean, that's a pressurized capsule, so I wouldn't think there'd be too much water. I don't know. Don't know. That's true. Yeah, Sean. Most of these are at night. That's true. Yeah, this is a nice and sunny splashdown for once.
I'd say yes, it's a pressurized capsule, but all it would have to do is hit something on the impact and open a hole, unpressurize it.
They would have died.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd be showing us live footage of it if it happened, I think they'd cut away to a wide camera, maybe.
Maybe.
Just throwing that out there. Yeah, no. I don't think that happened. Oh boy. Look at this farm. We're over $2 million, guys. Holy jumping. $2 million and we still can't afford a semi-truck to haul grain, Oh man. Probably need more tiny trucks, but we're running out of parking spots.
Right.
Mostly, like, we don't have any parking spots, to be honest. Oh, boy. It's okay. It happens. But yeah, that's true. Yeah, normally they land all at night. So it's good to see it during the day. So maybe it normally pumps water, but at night you can't see it.
Good.
Yeah. Well, because they use like the night vision and stuff, so you may not be able to see it as much. But like right now, this is just live from a drone flying around. Still, it's pretty cool. Oh man. Hello. How's it going?
Hi.
Come here often? I was looking at my other screen. You might have been too, huh?
Yeah. I was also surprised. I hit a sign or something stopped me there.
Hate when that happens.
And I went back up and then
oh god. Oh Jesus. This is a repeat to Saturday, bro.
Right?
Gosh. You can't have anything nice, Chet. Road Rules. God, remember that show? It's a good show back in the day.
I don't think I ever watched that one.
Darn leg. Yep, that was leg, all right. Yep, next driving right into the side of me. That was leg, all right.
No, I was sure leg.
I hate when that happens, Chet. So Road Rules was like it was an MTV show, and they basically got a bunch of people to like go live in an RV, and they would travel around and have to do like challenges in different places, from what I remember.
Oh.
It was kind of a cool show back in the day. I remember watching a little bit of it. Back when MTV, like, had more than just, like, you know, ridiculousness on it, or Teen Mom or something. I don't know.
Right. Since hitting you was a problem with the keyboard.
Oh.
We're gonna grab the other keyboard.
Right, Ovos. Yeah, everything happening right now is just, you would never have believed this when we were kids, right? Yeah. Yeah, Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, those were the good days of MTV.
You remember Pimp My Ride on MTV?
Oh yeah. And how they actually like, that show is actually really bad. There's a lot of terrible stories from that show. Just for the record. Like, all the electronics they'd put in those cars, they wouldn't actually give those to the people. The show would end up, like, wrap filming, and they would just rip it all out of the car. It was... Those people didn't actually end up with those nice cars. Or, like, some of those cars, they didn't run. They wouldn't drive.
That's terrible.
But they would make a TV show and make them look cool inside. Yeah, there's actually a whole bunch of just really bad stories from that.
Almost kind of like the show Extreme Makeovers.
The what, home edition one or the plastic surgery?
The home one.
Well, yeah, because they built houses like in 2 days, so there's no way they were like quality built houses.
That's not the issue that people were having with it. They'd get their house redone and everything, and well, they never thought about it, but property value would skyrocket.
Oh.
They took a dumpy house and made a nice house.
They couldn't afford the taxes, probably, right?
And none of them could afford the taxes anymore, so they got evicted from not paying their taxes.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That show caused a lot of homelessness.
I can see that. Huh. It's crazy.
I actually got irritated when I found out that they're bringing it back, because it's gonna do the same thing again.
Why impossibly? Okay, now they're like my chance. I'll never forget. It was called that other show, Trading Spaces or something. It was a TLC show where they like redid houses.
Yeah.
And the one designer was like, yeah, we're going to take this straw and glue it to the wall in this living room. And they did. They glued all this straw to the wall. Like, oh, what are you doing? Yeah.
Or you have the...
It's terrible.
Where... Like the HGTV shows. Where, you know, it's a family of 5. Dad only works. But their budget's like $1 million. And dad only makes like $75,000 a year or something.
How's that work?
Yeah, I don't know.
Magic.
Never figured that out.
Someone else.
HGTV shows.
Someone else from Norway here? I don't know anybody's from Norway here. Not sure. It's hard to remember where everybody's from, to be honest. So if there is somebody else in here from Norway, then I apologize.
Isn't there a way to look like at the viewers, like while you're viewing someone's stream to see where like the countries people are from?
There is that extension, but it's not the most accurate thing, yeah.
Oh.
So, it's a whole thing. My ancestors. Well, in that case, then I guess we're German today, because, well, I mean, I am anyway. I don't know about y'all. I'm very German.
I'm Scottish.
Oh. All right.
And a lot of other things.
A little bit of British in there, you know, just a little bit. That's from mom's side. I can pull up the DNA test if anybody actually. I can't show it to you.
Oh, yeah, it's got your name and everything.
Well, I don't have the actual like from 23andMe. I just have the first time like typed out an email, and I don't want to show his email on the stream.
Oh,
so.
yeah, that would be smart.
You'd like to visit Norway where your family roots are from? That'd be cool. First time, and my sister, they went to Germany and they like saw like the old, you know, the old Plow family farms and stuff.
That would be cool.
Yeah, none of the buildings are there anymore, but they got to go to like see the Plow family farms and meet some of the Plow distant cousins, and because Plow is definitely my last name. So, you know, I mean, yeah. Let's see. Can I find that really fast? Because I'm kind of curious now. I know it's from first time, but he sends me a lot of emails. I should be able to search for his email address, right?
Yeah, you should be able to.
And then pull up his whole list of emails that he sent me.
That's something I want to do is the 23andMe.
Yeah.
My sister did one that did like some weird knockoff one that's really cheap.
Am I a farmer in real life too, or just in game? I am just a farmer on the internet.
Well, if you count carpet farming, we're all farmers in real life.
Yeah, people from other countries may not know what carpet farmers are. Just throwing that out there. DNA update. That's not what I want. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to find this now. I don't see the email that he sent me with my DNA results. Yeah, I don't see it. No. So my dad grew up a farmer. My grandpa was a farmer, so on, back through the days, right? They were all farmers. Unfortunately, when my grandpa passed, he didn't have the farm set up to like, oh, go to one person. It's just, Grandpa always said, when I go, keep the farm together. So like maybe put it in a trust and then make the trust pay out to like 3 people because there were 3 kids in that family or something, right? And he didn't have it set up that way. So when he passed, certain family members just said, hey, we want the cash. And like Pops didn't have the money to, you know, fork over to buy his siblings out. So unfortunately we had to sell. Dad was able to keep 5 acres of the farm. So that's like where our buildings are and stuff. Dad was able to keep that. So we still have that, and we still have like a tractor that was grandpa's and you know, some random stuff, but unfortunately they wanted their cash. And we just didn't have the cash to do that. So, but we couldn't have sold it to better property owners. They're great. The guys, everybody we've known forever. The farm technically was never for like sale. It was never public sale. But yeah. You were in Norway last summer, bought fish buns.
Is the guys that bought it were probably the guys that rented it from the family?
They're actually not, no.
Oh.
The guys that the way it kind of went down was the guys that were renting the farm, they were Zach's family actually. Okay.
Yeah.
And they had first crack.
Oh.
And the finances weren't there, basically. Because they had just purchased another farm was the problem.
Makes sense.
So they couldn't pony up. So basically it went to these other guys. But anyway, so we got soybeans in 6 and we got freaking peas again in 7. We have the money. I don't care. Break out the tables.
I'd say are peas actually worth it though?
No, because these need to, here, watch this. Here's the problem. Their expected yield's only 63%, Nick.
Yeah.
Because the field needs to be plowed and blah, blah, blah. It's full of weeds. So we could take care of the weeds.
Oh, it still needs to be plowed.
It still needs to be plowed no matter what. So break out the tables, boy. I mean, we bought 7. Should we buy 8, 9, 10, 11? We could buy 12. We could get up to 12. We could assemble the Mondo field.
They buy what you can.
Spend.
I was gonna grab a load of the planks long and sell them too.
That's fine. So chat, we're going in order, so that's why I have to buy 10, even though 10's like a useless field, and same thing with 11. But we're buying in order, so I did do that right. 10, 11, 12. Okay, yeah, 12. All right, so we're gonna stop there because we're gonna be poor. We're gonna be poor. I just spent so much money.
Yes, you did. only like 1.7 million or something.
It'll buff.
Now we need to plant all soybeans.
That's what Nobel said. Plant all soy. Oh boy.
What we probably should have done was I should have probably taken the John Deere versus the Fendt.
That's all good. Sillusion, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping in.
I don't know, will the John Deere actually pull that big plow?
Yeah, don't worry about plowed fields together right now.
Alright.
Because I'm gonna hire subsoilers.
Oh.
And that way they'll do the bulk, and then all we have to do is plow the little bits together later.
Yep.
Using that noggin, you know?
Yeah.
For Sacred Heart, so I really want to redo the homestead. But I want to make sure that we are done at the temple with all the stuff that we need from the cement factory. So I assume we probably are done. But do you know what happens when you assume? So we can't assume. So that's kind of are there dolphins? There's dolphins around the capsule right now. Bro, what?
That's awesome.
That's kind of low-key cool. That's awesome. Tomcat put dolphins in chat. I was like, what's that mean? And I looked up and I'm like, oh my god, there's dolphins.
I said, that's really cool, especially since how friendly of an animal dolphins actually
Yeah.
are.
Dude, I saw a TikTok video of this guy playing catch with a dolphin. He would like throw a ball and it would go get it and bring it back. It was so cool. You know what though? Let's not do this because this guy's gonna run out of diesel before he gets this field done. So let's go refill the old diesel tank up in the old little what is this, John Deere? The 6R. Yeah. Let's go get some diesel. But anyway, so that's why we're not redoing the homestead. I do probably need to build a bin setup, and I'm thinking like right here in field 3, we might do a bin setup eventually. But like for the rest of the homestead, I kind of need to wait. So, yeah. That's all. You swam with a dolphin last year in Hawaii? Nice. The field
But
future, that
also,
subsoiler?
they also at the same point, we might as well just keep, like keep 3 as a harvesting field. Wow.
For now.
Yeah, until we are ready to do all the homestead.
Well, the only reason I say a bin setup is because we're having issues here, right? And especially with us just buying more ground.
Yeah.
We may want to think about a bin setup eventually when we sell that corn.
Right.
So, or not the corn, the, what do we have to sell? We really don't have much. We have some sunflowers, whatever. When we sell more stuff at the temple. That's really what it is. Gabe, quit lagging so bad. Is it the next ad? Is that making all the lag?
I don't know.
Because it's like whenever I can see the next ad, I'm like there, I just drove by it. It was lagging. Now I'm fine.
Yeah. I guess I never put 2 and 2 together until you said that.
Because it lags bad sometimes.
Yeah. It's like, it's really the only time I have a terrible amount of lag is when I'm around that.
Speaking of the next ad and problems chat, Trent was talking the other day about having some issues with the next ad on his save. And it's not letting him back on his save. The save won't load. It gets stuck at a whatever percentage, right?
Yep.
So the other day I was like, that's not a thing. And I went to my achievement hunting map, which you guys know I had the next ad on last Thursday. I can't load the achievement hunting map anymore.
Oh.
And it's because of the next app. Because when you are loading, if you hit your tilde key with your dev tools on, it tells you what's wrong. And it's the next at DLC. So I don't know if it's conflicting with a mod. I don't know. We are not having that problem on here, I will say.
I was gonna say, should we get rid of that before we do have that problem?
I don't know. Because if we have to turn it off, we lose the money. But I also don't want to sell it. I like having the next app. So.
Right, I understand. It's nice to have.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is having trouble with it, but there's definitely some trouble brewing with that next app. There's a fair bit of equipment around the homestead, Obel, so yeah, I'll give you that. As far as the subsoiler for this field, yeah, it's a huge field.
I say yes, it's a big field, but at the same point, it's just gonna sit there and work.
Yeah, so as far as subsoilers, so we have it in the 4-meter configuration. There is a 5-meter subsoiler. The problem with that is it takes 350 horsepower. This one only takes 150.
We have what, 2 tractors that could run that big subsoiler?
Something like that. But yeah, so it's just a I mean, we could run it. Like I said, we do have tractors now, but we can just hire a couple of these and they'll do the same job, right?
Yep.
I think we're just whatever crops in those fields, I think we're just gonna throw them away, okay? It's barley and sunflowers and a little bit of soy. Yeah, we're just gonna throw them all away. I don't care. The other thing about it is like, you know, we have these old tractors that we're not really using much. They'll pull a subsoiler just fine. So I don't mind keeping, you know, like this tractor around just for that, or the white or whatever. So,
Yeah, I think that's the only reason we're keeping those 2 tractors around.
And the only reason we're using the subsoiler, by the way, is because we would have to use the plow otherwise, because we need to plow the fields. So this is 4.9 meters, so basically 5 meters. That takes 300 horsepower.
I said we do have that big one.
Yeah, but the subsoilers, they hire so much better than a plow does too.
Yes, a plow takes forever.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Lots of rolling over and turning back in.
Yep.
The subsoilers, they just go out there and they work. So that might be, I hope that explains a few reasons why we're subsoiling the world. I would like to get to the bigger one eventually. I would. And, you know, the only time we subsoil is when it says, you know, our needs plowed is in need. So that's the only time we do that. Hey, Nick, guess what?
What?
They are on the ship.
Nice.
They are no longer in the water.
That's nice.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and hire that. So this guy's going to take forever too, but it's fine. So I used the lizard plow, 26 meters.
I mean, I have that downloaded on my computer.
Yeah. And that falls into the there's no wrong way to play the game category. So where everybody is good. Okay, you want to plow some fields together, right?
Yeah, I was wanting to do that.
You want to plow together 1 and 2?
Yeah, I was thinking 1 and 2 would be nice.
All right, I'll go do that.
And then we might as well just, while you're at it, make 6 and 7 a field, one field too.
Whoa, pump the brakes, dog. 7's got to be plowed first, or subsoil.
Oh.
Pump the brakes, buddy.
I'd say if you plowed those together and then reset your worker, he'd also plow 6 to get all in one stage.
Yeah, but it don't need to be plowed, so.
Yeah.
I would plow something that don't need to be plowed.
Yeah.
It's a waste of diesel. Boy, how did you park that time against that building, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Hey, makes you feel better. I parked it with that tractor.
Good Lord. Need a plow for the next set.
That's what I was saying. It would be perfect.
It would be. Yeah, it'd be funny.
Is, if you think about it, it's got the power realistically for a big plow for it.
There's one that's like 12 meters, a little more realistic, yeah. I mean, Plugger probably has one that's like 50 meters. So
there are a couple in the mod hub.
Yeah.
That I would say are realistic for size and horsepower range.
Yeah. So here's the thing though, if we're gonna do this, I'm gonna impose a rule that we have to fix auto drive at the same time. We're gonna plow any fields together, auto drive needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
Because I never go back and fix auto drive after. Because I get lazy. So chat, welcome to an auto drive field plowing together demo. We're going to plow these 2 fields together, but we don't want auto drive to drive out here in the middle, so we got to clean up auto drive. Basically is what this is. So we're just going to, you know, delete a few. I leave a waypoint back there. No. We're just going to delete a few waypoints. Everything's fine. I think I did. Hold on. I kind of think I did. All right, never mind. I'm just seeing things. Don't mind me, Chad. It's fine. Don't mind me. Like the straight up across the back of the church. Oh no, definitely. No, definitely. I 1000% understand why somebody would run something like that. If that makes any sense at all. I totally get it. 1000%. So now notice I'm only putting one-way courses in here because I like to keep my auto drive running in circles. And we're just going to make it go clockwise around this field. So, and I think that's all we have to do with this auto drive. We'll leave the point. We can leave point number 1. We probably won't use it. And then we do have number 2 over here and an auger wagon point as well. So
I'd say auto drive's kind of scary when you get to it crossing each other.
when it's crossing each other.
Like it's got to cross each other's paths to go somewhere.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
I say normally it doesn't seem like it works very well.
Well, God, I'm plowing so far out of where I need to plow. Jeez. John, learn how to plow. You're terrible. Chat, I know. God.
There's you can paint for a reason.
Yeah, I know, right? I actually prefer to kind of over plow and then like paint it back.
Yeah, touch it up with paint.
Yeah, although on this map, I don't know, because it's not just like meadow grass. I think I might just leave it. It's actually not that bad. This edge is not straight anyway on those fields, so YOLO. I forgot how good the actual plow animation looks in this game. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is a really nice animation.
Definitely. Besides, Chad, if you guys need field plows together help, let me know. I'll come on your maps and I'll help you guys plow fields together. I rent out my services. Custom plow, Custom plow.
Yeah. At a reasonable price of only $100 an hour.
$100 every time I drop the plow. Real money, not in game. Yeah. I think it's reasonable. I mean,
I say, why do I feel like if you do something like that though, you'd plow the whole area by just keep hitting.
Oh,
B.
I would just pull up, drop, plow, pull up. Oh yeah. You gotta like work the system,
I say you'd have to split some money because there's gonna have to be another person, keeping track of how many times you drop the plow.
I'm kidding, chats. Make an extra in and out of to the field while I'm at it. Obelix, I have an exit on so there's an exit over here somewhere for the trucks. Actually, no, it's right at the trucks. So the tiny trucks, they come in the field up here, they leave right past so they can go down here, boom, to the hit it Fergie, Yeah, so they go right there. So they're chilling anyway. I think they're good enough. I hope. Seems like it works. This field works pretty well. Although, I wonder if GPS will flip now, because that's like a longer. I wonder what GPS is gonna do on this field.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's wait and see. Where do we sell it?
Those are planks long.
Oh, you're hauling stuff to the temple.
Yep.
My bad. Man, Dad said the best thing the other day. Made me so happy.
Huh.
Well, this year the pumpkins will be planted on the east garden. We basically have 3 spots we can plant our pumpkins, right? We have we'll call it north, and then like a west and an east, right? So this year they're planted on the east. Well, the north and the west garden areas are combined. They're like, they border each other, right?
Yep.
And so I was telling Dad, I was like, yeah, I guess this year we'll have a lot of like stuff to field cultivate this summer to keep the weeds down, you know? And he
Yeah.
goes, well, I thought we'd plow a bunch over there this summer.
Oh.
I was like, oh, hell yeah. You want me to break out the Alice and the tiny plow? Say less. Absolutely.
I say, if you're gonna do that, I think it's time to. You might need to break out some cameras.
Well, see, here's the thing. I've tried to film it before. I have one of those DJI, basically. It's a DJI, but it's basically a GoPro.
Yeah.
But you have to, like, log into an app to use the stupid camera.
Oh.
And so I had it and, like, all good to go. And then, yeah, I had to log into an app and, like, update it.
Oh.
So I think I have it done. But, like, technically I'm not supposed to use the drone because I'm not a pilot.
Yeah.
So.
But technically, there's a certain. You have to read on the FAA guidelines, but there is a certain technical distance off the ground you can be without a license. You're not commercial at that point.
Well, but you're posting on the internet, so
True.
I just.
And I guess you are making money off it if you're posting it on the internet. Technically.
Yeah.
So technically, you are commercial.
Yeah. So my drone sits in a case behind me. Anybody want to buy it? I'll sell it.
Yeah.
Like 1,000% I would sell my drone. Not even kidding.
Well, how much we talking?
I have no idea. I don't know what it's worth. I have no idea. I got the drone and 2 batteries. Standard controller. I never got the fancy one with the screen built in.
I said the real question is, does the app that's for it work with iPhones?
I assume so.
Yeah, I might have bought a drone over the summer.
Okay. Did you buy a DJI?
No, it was just a cheap one off
Oh.
Amazon or something. Well, you know, it had a USB-Cs. I have a newer iPhone and it's got the USB-C.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, if my phone plugs in, it should support it.
Okay.
I didn't look at it until after like the return window.
Yeah.
Android only.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I assume the DJI works with, I guess. I don't know. The weird thing about the DJI is you don't get your app from your app store.
Yeah.
You download it from their website. So DJI is probably going to be illegal one of these days. So yeah, that's another reason I should just get rid of it. Eventually, you're not going to be able to download the app, probably.
Probably.
I don't know. I mean, it's a Mavic. What is it? A Mavic 2 zoom. I love the zoom feature, by the way. Makes such a good like cinematic shot for the record. Beautiful, beautiful footage out of that drone. But we just don't like go stock farmers like we used to, and it's like all the same equipment here anyway. So like, it's not even that cool. And I don't know. I don't know. I just quit doing it. Made some cool videos back in the day, but yeah, I just don't anymore. All right, 1 and 2 are plowed together. We're also going to end up plowing. Well, technically, as long as we don't fire the John Deere, I should be able to go plow those fields together and not have a problem, right?
I think so.
And he'll just keep doing what he's doing. Which I also need to figure out the auto drive around here. And I really miss that it doesn't show us the auto drive on the map in multiplayer. It's only a single player thing where you can actually like go in your map and see auto drive.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
I miss that. Like a lot. Because I don't know where... Oh, I probably need to move the auto drive to the entire opposite side. I need somewhere like flat to do the auto drive for the auger wagon, because I'm assuming I'll set up an auger wagon out here sometime. So yeah. Oh, Valks, I like the way you think. Let Tony fly the drone. Then he gives me the footage. Then it's not for commercial use rights.
Technically, yeah.
Where'd you get the footage from? I don't know. I found it. That's funny. I see. Here's the thing. I don't want to. You typically don't. In my opinion, I'm kind of a rule follower. I'm not one to like push the limits of the rules, you know. So I probably wouldn't be the guy to like test that.
At the same point, though, you could really screw Tony, though, too.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're talking about like the feds here, not just like, you know, local. So, yeah, so I don't know. I wouldn't mess with it, to be honest. All right, so what field are we going to call this? Are we going to call it 6 or 7?
What one's bigger?
7.
Call it 7.
All right, then we'll get rid of 6.
At least to me, it makes, you know, it's logical and makes sense.
Well, there's the problem. Makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Did I say that out loud? Sorry.
Okay, there's worse things have been said about me and to me. My feelings don't get hurt that easy.
Wow, feelings. What are those?
I know. There's only like 1 or 2 left.
All right, so we're gonna call it 7. Then we'll take the 7 waypoint for a walk. I just like to do it this way. I just pick the whole thing up. Take it with me. 6.5. Oh, CBM. You know I'm gonna rename this thing now, right? You know I have to rename it now, right?
I kind of do like that, you know, doing the halves.
I never thought about it,
But then what would you do, or it's like 3 fields combined to 1?
I don't know. Oh, okay. I have to do it this way. I was like, how do I do this? I know there's a way. But how do I do this? I think I have to hit that button. There we go. Do we do like this? Like 6? What do you call it? 6.5?
That's what he said.
Like that? That looks dumb. I should probably get rid of the 0, right?
Yeah.
Oh, but then we might put the 0 back. It looks better without the 0, but where's that put it in the list now? Yeah, that puts it at the 5, down at the bottom. Yeah, we need the 0. Yep. It looks dumb with the 0, but we need the 0, so it doesn't put it at the bottom of the list. So it'll be in order still.
I say, yeah, that's a long list to scroll.
Let's see what it does now. It puts it below field 6, which is fine because I'm about to go delete the field 6 marker, so we're good.
So then once you're done, I'll just put it below field 5 marker.
I should automatically. /7. Or yeah, I could do /7, yeah. Or like, yeah, -7. This'll work though. This'll work. 6.5. This brings me back to Deadliest Catch Alaskan Storm, the crabbing game.
Yep.
Because back in the day when we were playing that game, we were playing on a standard def TV. And we would play for a little bit. And we're like, man, we're at 100%. Let's go. Like, oh, the boat's at 120%. Wow, we have so much crab. You couldn't see the decimal point on the standard def TV. So when we thought we were at 100%, we were actually at 10.0%. We were dumb.
How long did that one take to figure out?
So until we started playing the game on like an HD monitor.
Oh.
Or an HD TV, we're like, son of a, I don't have a beat button anymore. Yeah, we were so like amazed. It's like, oh, we're dumb.
Yeah.
We always thought it was 110% of our boat.
So we're almost back to 1 million. What are we gonna spend our money on?
Yes.
I got one more load of stuff of products to sell, and we'll be back over 1 million.
Wow. So this is the entry. I don't really want to mess with this. I think I might leave this here. Although if I leave this here, this is awkward. But if I don't leave this here, how are they going to get in the... I'm going to take this out because this is just... It's just too much. We're going to make a little slip ramp off the road over there. Is how the auto drive is actually going to get in and out of this field. All right. Take all this out. And I know if I don't do this right now, chat, while I'm doing this, while I'm plowing fields together, I'll never do it. And I like having my auto drive at least somewhat clean. This makes life better. Okay, that all should be fine around there. I got rid of 6. So it goes 5, 6.5, 8, which is fine in the menu now. So that's good.
Nope.
It's so good. So if you think about it, they're coming from the homestead. They being the tiny truck army, of course.
Yeah.
They're going to come from the homestead. They're going to jump in the field. Let's say right around here. Now, I'm not going to set up for an auger wagon right now because I don't have one. Oh, you know what, though? I don't like that at all. There's giant boulders there.
Yeah, those would be hard on the tiny trucks.
We can maneuver around them. So I can't get rid of them. I don't have a map object hider mod.
Yeah.
I like that mod, but not in multiplayer.
It don't work in multiplayer, does it? Or does it break the game?
We've had it in the past break, and I think that was because it was overused. Like a lot.
Oh.
And then here's our exit right here. So that'll work. That'll give us a nice queue for the tiny trucks. We'll put in an auger wagon spot later when we actually have an auger wagon out here. So that's done. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, let's plow together, shall we? It's like farm together, but with plows. Or something. So this is where we gotta make our own swoopy curve here. Swoopy. All right. Plows out, plows down. We are plowing. We're aiming for the point on that field over there. If we get out a little bit, who cares? Oh. That's a swoopy one. I'm here for it. Oh, that'll work out great for GPS. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Should be. At least I hope. Well, one of the astronauts is out. Not sure who it is, but one of them. Because, you know, even the ones that haven't been up there forever have been up there for a while. So, still going to need some assistance. You know, it's a wild thing, though, for the astronauts to come back, right? Because they ride in, well, like yesterday, they were on the ISS, the International Space Station.
Yep.
Then they get in the Dragon capsule, and they come back to Earth.
Yep.
They're on a boat. Okay, they're on a boat for a little bit. Then a helicopter's going to come pick them up.
Yeah.
And take them back to Florida. Back to, you know, Kennedy, right?
Yep.
And then tonight, they'll be on a plane, and they'll be in Texas tonight with their families.
Yeah.
Back to Houston. So it's kind of like, how many other modes of transportation? Because, you know, there's a vehicle in there, right? Or whatever, maybe an ambulance, but a vehicle of some kind.
Yeah, there's some kind of motorized
The
vehicle.
only thing they're missing is like a train, and that's it.
Yeah.
And maybe like a lawnmower, you know. But like, it's kind of crazy if you think about like all the different transportation they're on in like just over 24 hours.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. Oh, chat, we can cheat on this one, by the way. We're going to cheat on this edge because I think this edge lines up with each other, right?
I have no idea. I'm sure of it.
It looks like it's pretty close. We're going to cheat on this one.
Oh?
Yeah, there's a cheat for this. You didn't know this, did you?
No.
Well, stand by. So here's the thing. Because we have fields, we can turn on our GPS.
Nope.
The drone recovery. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the Dragon capsule carrier does look like it's on kind of like train tracks, so makes sense. Hot air balloon. Okay, where's Tomcat at? Capsule, not drone. Yeah. The Dragon capsule. It won't let me turn GPS on this one. Really? Really? Come on, I want to use the cheat.
I guess go to your other field.
It does not like this field. Because if you activate GPS, even if you drive out of a field, you're still on GPS.
Yep.
That's how we planted a bunch of them trees. All right, never mind. Not gonna get to use that. Oh boy, that's funny. So, like the tractor, I'm on the plow. Does that matter?
I don't think it does.
No, it don't matter. I was like, wait a minute.
You can't go into like a different field that you're not even working on, like the one you just done.
I've tried steering assist and the AI, guys. I've tried both.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna do it next time. We'll go over here. Maybe it'll
Reset itself or something.
There we go. Okay, so wow. Okay, so in this field across the way here, Nick, we're gonna be harvesting at like a 45 from now on.
Oh.
Sweet. Tony will be so happy.
Yes, he will be.
All right, so maybe that's the strat. We can just go to a different field and hopefully it'll jump. It may not though.
Yeah, there's that chance.
I would say it's not. No, it's not going to. Oh well. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way, chat.
But hey, you have money again.
Yeah, we do. I went outside the lines, chat. I never was good at coloring books.
I think that's like one thing I really like about this map with the temple.
The coloring books?
No, is that you know, you go spend, $2 million and the next thing you know, you're back at $1 million again.
Back at it again with the white vans. Dang, Daniel.
It's just like you never really spend any money, it seems like.
Well, Riverbend was the same way. If we kept I know you missed out on a bunch of that, but if you kept the museum and the playground going,
yeah,
you made bank, bro.
Right.
All right, I'm not going to get fussy about the field edges because literally this map they're not fussy about the field edges anyways.
As I say, the game itself isn't fussy about them.
But I'm going to get fussy about plowing the wrong way. That I will. Oh, there's Sunny. I see her. She's all smiling and waving. She's definitely not getting up under her own power, though.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's funny. Oh, now I have GPS all of a sudden.
Oh.
And those lines are going every direction. Holy cow. That's funny. All right, we got to turn that off, y'all. That's no. No, turn that off. I don't want it. Way too many lines going every dang direction. That was funny. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that garage door, when pops open that thing, man.
Was a little loud.
There's Butch. Did you hear it or no?
A little bit.
I'm muted once he's, well, I didn't know he was out there.
Oh.
I got the astronauts where I normally have the front yard camera, so.
Oh.
I can't see.
Honestly, if you didn't say something about it, I wouldn't even probably realize the garage door was open.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Well, this is good to get at least 2 fields plowed together, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Now, which way will it do this field, I wonder? So this field's like a, what would that be? Like a, whatever that direction is.
Yeah. Yep, whatever direction that is.
Over there. Like a 180 or something? No, more than that. I don't know, like a 240?
Something.
240, like some weed spray? I don't know, something.
Hmm.
All right, so over here. Oh, God. I still don't know why this is a road. Oh, it's not a road on auto drive, though. I would have thought they would have connected that, but it's not. Okay, that's good, because it's garbage, to be honest. Oh, man. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I gotta run.
Have a good time.
I can hear a lot of screaming upstairs.
Oh. Time to go babysit.
Not babysit, time to go be dad.
Okay, bye.
I'll talk to you later tonight, possibly.
I don't know if I'll be back. We'll see.
I don't know if I'll be back either.
I don't know. It's FBI night. I know that much.
Nope.
Okay, bye. Trappa. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I can't even pronounce that. I'm not even, nope. Not going to do it. So anyway, chat, we're going to plow these 3 fields together as well. 8, 9, and 12. We're going to make the Mondo field out here. How am I going to put that one in auto drive? What do I call that field? Oh, no. I don't even know where I'm going to put the auto drive point yet. See, my thought process is along the road makes sense. And actually along, well, if we do up here, it'll have to go that way down here. Yeah, along the road makes sense to me. But first things first, clean up the auto drive in the center. So yeah. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean up the auto drive out here in the middle. So this is where the next ad's gonna shine a little bit, or as much as it can on this map, because we got some big fields, y'all. We're gonna have some big fields. Okay, so why is this here? We gotta figure this out, chat. It's not terribly uneven. You ought to be able to shift that over and shift the field over, right? What is that? What is this? Oh, it's an old wagon. And a little... Okay. Is there a well here? How does that work? That's not a... That's just a post. Must be an old homestead or something. When they brought the train track in, they got rid of the old homestead or something. But I don't know why we wouldn't be able to plow the field over a little bit and clean this up, you know? I think we should be able to. Now, there are some stones along here, but honestly, if we wanted to... It's the wrong button. We might be able to... I mean, oh, we own over there, too. Huh. Kind of interesting. But yeah, I would think we should be able to get rid of this and make it better. Okay, we can do that. Let's try this anyway. If we can't use GPS, well, actually, I don't know if that's not GPS for a plow. Yeah, it is. It's got our offset. Okay, never mind. Well, apparently they're done. Okay. Cool. It's good to see the see them back, by the way. That's always good to see. Which way do I actually offset this thing? Is it that? I don't think that's right, is it? I haven't really used a plow on GPS lately. Do I want to offset that direction? Oh, that goes way past the GPS. Wow, that goes far. Okay. So we're not going to use GPS on that first edge. Holy cow. Actually, the back edge would probably be better, because it doesn't stick out nearly as far. So we're going to do a little backwards plowing here. Don't mind me. Just auto-saving. Holy cow. Did my plow just break? Hello? Oh, boy. I can't win, chat. I can't win. All right, let's get back here. Get this plow lined up. I mean, if you look on the map, that and that should be the same. I think. It'll be close enough for government work anyway. All right, get that plow lined up. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. What if we run it and then I'll just have to curve to the left a little bit up there somewhere. It's fine. So as long as we don't touch our steering, we will stay locked on GPS for this run here. So that's the theory that we're working with here anyway. It should work out, but yeah, they're definitely not the same. And there's a rock right there. It's gonna catch my plow. Oh no! Oh no! I thought this was gonna be so perfect, and it's not. Well, we can get a skid steer in here, right? We get a skid steer in here, we can get rid of that rock, right? Might have to do that another. I like it, except for where the rock is. I don't mind it everywhere else. Just right where the rock is. It's kind of ruining everything. Dang it. I don't actually know if we can get rid of that rock, though, can we? Oh, boy. If we're going to do it, we should do it, though, right? You know, Nick said we had money, right? I'm not buying it, though. It's way too much money. Way too much money. All right. So we'll go grab that with our low boy, get it out here, and try to fix that, because I don't mind the edge other than that. That one spot kind of bothering, but other than that, it's fine. So, yeah. And I'm thinking we need to plant... Oh, man, I don't know where we're going to go with all that. I was going to say corn in a bunch of these big fields. Corn's not worth as much money, but we're not really making a ton of crop or a ton of money on crop anyway. It's all about the temple. That's how we're making all of our money. But that's all right. All right, let's go grab... We still have logs, too. That's funny. Where is the tractor? If we're gonna grab a tractor, we grab a tractor. Get her done. Get her done. So chat, Thursday night, we're going to be playing the firefighting simulator game. It's an older game. It's been out for a while. I've played it before on stream. But we're going to play it Thursday night. Try to work towards maybe a few achievements and just play and have a good time with it. The game's beautiful. The fire's awesome. So that should be a good time, right, Tomcat? And then Friday, I guess we're going to try to set up a cheaty Railroads Online map. We're going to try to cheat in Railroads Online. Oh, man. I might look at that a little before Friday, but we'll see. I might just go into Friday and just start building it. I also might have an adventure on Friday that might delay the start of stream a little bit, but I don't know that yet. And I may not know until Friday. So, I know. Planning ahead, but it's not up to me, so. Oh, yeah. Not up to me, unfortunately. All right. We've got it. Let's go. We should take this over. I'm not going to do it tonight, but we should take this over to the, what's it called, too? Our woodlands. We have some rocks over there we need to get rid of, too. I'm still not convinced that I can get rid of these ones over here. But we're going to go try it anyway. Oh, and I bet we need to lime those patches, too. Right? Do we need to lime that? Yeah, we will. Oh, dear me. All that needs... Oh, God. That's so much lime that we need. Goodness me. It's all right. We're at 1.1 million. It's fine. We have money. No worries. Just a ton of money, but that's okay. But yeah, so it'll be fun to play the firefighting game. I played it a little bit a couple weeks ago, like single player, and it was fun, but that game's a whole lot better in multiplayer, so this could be a sneaky little spot to put the tiny truck army right there. There's not much of like a backlog, like a queue. And we got power poles here, so I don't like that. We might put the tiny truck army on the south side. Yeah. That's probably where we're going to put them. That's all right. Tiny truck army. All right. Stop. Fold. Unstrap. Good thing we have this here trailer. Made that journey a whole lot faster and easier. That's all I know. Like I said, I don't know if I can get rid of this, but I'm going to try it. If nothing else, we can take the jackhammer over to the other ones too, so they'll be fine. Oh, don't tell me this is just a decoration. No. No. Dang it. I was really hoping this was one I could get rid of. Well, I can't get rid of any of these over here. Okay, I guess I gotta plant some grass then. Because I do not want to quit to get that close to that rock. That's not gonna be good. I want a rock. Well, then I guess we'll put this back on trailer and we'll take this over yonder eventually. Ramps were like not down on the ground at all. That or we have to get the map object hider mod. I kind of don't want that. But that's okay. Beto guys for the win. I should have just left that spot. Now we're still gonna pick up a bunch of field. It's fine. Yep. Meadowgrass for the win. That button. That button. This button. There we go. I can always plow it back out too, by the way. I just kind of want a little swoopy through there, and that's probably... oh god, I don't want that much, but that's probably not too bad. Not too bad. It's not gonna look perfect, but you know what? I don't really care. Oh, that doesn't do what I... oh no, oh no. I don't think we can... yeah, we can. Okay. It did not do what I wanted it to do. So we will be raking the plow back out. That's okay. Because that's kind of awkward there. Oh, man. Always something. All right, let's fire this up. And go for another lap there, and we'll have that done. I'm not going to finish all this, by the way. I do need to go. I got to go make dinner. It's that time, chat. So let's just do a little swipey swipe here and clean that little triangle up. The rest of the little bump out's not terrible, to be honest. But this tractor is not like pulling this in plowed ground. It's not. Absolutely does not like the plowed ground here. Oh boy. I really like that they put that in the game, by the way, that like plowed ground actually has an effect on traction and stuff. I do like that. This guy out of our way. Alright, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, Nick, I got a little close to that stone back there. I was trying to get rid of it, but it's not one of those that you can get rid of, and it's just a lease on the skid steer. We'll take it over to the tree land and clean up over there. We've been needing to do that anyway, so. But I got rid of most of that little notch over here for no reason. So, yeah. Use tracks because they're better on plowed ground. Yeah, if you actually plow a lot, like the tracks actually say they are better on the plowed ground, 100%. Yeah, which is really cool. I like that they actually put that in this game. By the way, you guys were talking about this tractor was so small. He's half done out here, almost. Yeah, it'll be fine. By the time I come back from dinner, he'll be done. Anyway, it's time to hit the button, chat. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.